Nyakonu wanawe le duome eba wa do kweto didi blibo eba take over Ghana.
Mi powo down le wo pe, mi pofu towo down le wo pe, puto jodo meta puto la badaye, mi powo down le wo pe, mi powo down le wo pe no vive, mi pofu down le wo pe.
José Lemiasi Maure Nukeke Nyanwere Avamia for moment. Ela benemi me jagwagba ke komia po José de Maume Lemia for Ghana egbewe adefunami le Ghana alegbegbe. Ela be Ela ike mia for politician we uje Ghana wai mia for Ghana o democracy la o stability ele shaking ele papa alegbegbe. Ela be fifi Ghana va wa beri amedewe o toenye Ghana. If we don't take care, the kind of democracy we are practicing is going to destroy our country, Ghana. Ghana has become property of elite few. We have elite, we have some class of elite who are even crying, who are even worried about how Ghana is becoming selected few property. Because those selected few are the presidency, the judiciary, and the legislature. President Akufo-Addo, Dr. Baumia, the ministers, and the CEOs that President Akufo-Addo appointed. Then you add the MPs and then the judges. They have taken over Ghana and creating and looting the resources of Ghana to enrich themselves. They don't care about the ordinary Ghanaian. A lot of developed countries care about their citizens. Most presidents in developed world, most parliaments or congress or legislature group always want the best for their constituencies, for their country people. Developed world always want their judiciary to be neutral so that they can experience check and balances in their countries. But in Africa, it's the other way around. In Ghana, it's the opposite. The presidency, the executive, the MPs, the legislature, and the judges, the judiciary, are telling the people, the country, that we don't care about you. We need to eat and belly full and have surplus before we can start thinking about you people. You see, this is what I advocate all the time. You see, sometimes you can't do the same thing, failing, doing the same thing, failing, and then be expecting a result. You can't expect any result from failure than to fail. If you are doing bad business, reap a bad result. You will lose. Your business will not flourish. Your business will not produce anything. Your business will always be in the negative. And that's the kind of business we are running with Ghana. Our politicians are failed politicians. Look, if we want to investigate our politicians, people who are in government, the president, the vice president, the ministers, the CEOs, and then we descend to parliament, MPs, and then even go to judges, how they become judges. First of all, how they become lawyers, how into the bar, before they became judges. If we want to go through all that, the people we are having there in Ghana right now who are ruling Ghana are all failed politicians, failed judiciary, failed CEO, failed MPs, failed all people around. I know people who are this right now. Before they became MP, they were taking trotro and taxi. They were living in a rented house. Before they became MP, they were living in rented house, and they were taking trotro and taxi. They have no car. But when they give them land money. When you say it, they will tell you, oh, it's a loan. It's a loan. But you are MP. You went to campaign. And in your campaign, you told the people they should vote for you. So that when you become MP, you go to parliament and you help to formulate good that will help the poor. When the politician is campaigning, the politician will tell you, I am going there for you. Vote like Nanado did. Try me. You try me. Me, old man like this. What will I steal your money for? I'll make sure I'll keep the public purse. Baumia did the same. They went to people's homes, pound fufu for them. They went to drink calipo and pure people's homes. They went to people's home, they sat on the ground and the floor, everywhere, just to convince people that they are part of you, the people out there. That is what the politicians do. But now that Akufo-Addo won power, do you see what he is doing to the nation? Just early of this year, after I swore him in for his second term, 4 more for Nana. Nana increased our taxes. Nana increased the taxes in Ghana. Now they are paying Bola tax, COVID, even COVID tax. During the COVID time, they said, oh, they gave water free to people. You're paying that water tax. You are paying all kind of taxes. About 11 or 12 taxes was added to the original taxes that Ghanaians are paying already. Upon all that, Nana Akufo-Addo used 15,000 pounds to charter a flight, a plane, a jet, to go to a meeting. And the reason why they used 15,000 pounds is that they needed a plane that have a shower so that Nana Akufo-Addo can take a shower in the air, prepare in the air before getting to the meeting. You see, we Ghanaians, we deserve to have a leader like this. I think this leader, Nana Akufo-Addo, was given to Ghana by God. Nana Akufo-Addo was given to Ghana by God so that Ghanaians will experience and know a good leader from a bad leader. Now, when politicians come to you and they are talking to you, you will compare them with Akufo-Addo. You will listen to them, and then you will sample them with Akufo-Addo. When Akufo-Addo came, he said sweet things. He said wonderful things. But Omia, by the time they are 1 year in office, no home in Ghana will have water or toilet problem. You see, politicians taking care of themselves, it's not new. It's everywhere in the world. Everywhere. Every human being, when you get a job or you jam opportunity somewhere, yeah, you definitely want to take care of yourself. You want to take care of your family. You want to take care of your friends and other people. We are all human beings. We, the people who are talking and the people who are outside shouting, we are not different from the politicians who are there stealing the monies right now to enrich themselves. We are not different from them. I saw a post the other day. It said the reason why the people are talking and shouting is that they haven't gotten the opportunity to steal the money some. But sometimes we have to look at from another perspective. That's why we have laws. That's why every country have laws. That's why countries have institutions, the police, the BNI, the Yoko, the Shraj, the prison. The judiciary is there to help check this kind of corruption. The police CID, they're all there to investigate this kind of, rumors. Look, a policeman should not be sitting there waiting, a CID, BNI, Yoko. They shouldn't sit down there and be waiting that somebody should come and report to them before they go out there to investigate. They need to have a division that solves the social media. They need to have a CID department, Iyoko, Shiraj, BNI, the national security. They all need to have a room, or how do you call it, a pool of people who monitor the social media. So if you are watching the social media and you see that there's a trending message about some issue, nobody have to tell the security services to go check it out. You have to check it out. That's what the developed countries do. In America, that's what the FBI do. The FBI is federal, it's the whole country, America. Every state have their the Department of Intelligence and all that. But FBI is for the whole America. And they have monitoring team monitoring the airspace, the internet space, everywhere they're monitoring. They are monitoring to find out things that can hurt the country, things that they can check to be able to get the country running smoothly and to benefit the people. Safety of the people, safety of the nation, safety of the economy. But Ghana, I don't think we have those things. Ghana, the police, even if you go to report, you go to the police station and report the case. Look, the police will tell you we don't have a car, so find us a car. There's a whole lot of problem. But what I'm trying to say is that the politicians always want to satisfy themselves. Just recently, or just past last week, we had Akufo-Addo recommend that Akufo-Addo and his cabinet recommend that the president's wife and the vice president's wife should be put on Article 71 salary scale. You know, I felt very sad for my motherland, Ghana. And I've been thinking about it, and the whole airwave, the whole media space, the whole social media space has taken over this issue. You know why I'm scared and why I'm worried? Akufo-Addo is testing the waters. If Ghana, if we don't take time, Akufo-Addo is going to play the Ivory Coast style on us. Do you know what I mean by Ivory Coast style? Ouattara went there. Ivory Coast election scale, how do you call it, cycle is 4 years by 4 years. And you can only go for 2 terms. But President Ouattara from Ivory Coast has changed it now to 3rd term. He has to go for 3rd term. You see, Akufo-Addo is testing the waters to see if we Ghanaians are still dumb, if we Ghanaians are still asleep, if we Ghanaians are still weak-minded like we used to. When he came to Ghana from Europe, that he's a lawyer, and we couldn't check his law certificate. We couldn't check which school he went to. We couldn't investigate anything about him. Eventually, he became a lawyer in the bar, whilst he has no law certificate. How come somebody don't have any law certificate can become a lawyer in the bar? Now they're telling us he did his law school training as an apprentice. And in those days, those certificates or those diplomas or whatever they call it were accepted in the Ghana bar. You see how these old people can fool us? We, the new generation, must react very fast before Ghana become like Nigeria. You see, Nigeria is very, very, very corrupt. Nigeria is like number 4 in the world in oil. Their natural resource, oil, crude oil, give them a lot of money. But the question is, where is the money? Individuals in Nigeria are richer than the Nigeria state itself. The same practice our people here want to do. President Kufuor, when they found the crude oil, when they were doing the deal, they did the deal and reserved 2 or 3% for themselves. President Mills came and did something about that issue. I think Ghana was getting 10%, and Kufuor and his gang were getting 2%. And I think President Mills came, and then added 2% to Ghana or something like that. I can fact check that, but I know for sure that is what they did. Right now, where we are in Ghana, I am thinking, this is my view, this is my opinion, for researching and for being 55 years plus in Ghana. I don't think Ghana need any politician, all these career politicians to be ruling Ghana. Ghana need an independent, business-minded, independent, willful person, independent, patriotic, independent person who is not coming to use Ghana to enrich himself or herself. Look, the fire that is burning in Ghana politics right now, I personally don't think President Mahama can do this. Because the person that we need to come to power after Akufo-Addo is out should be somebody who is seriously patriotic, somebody who is radical, somebody who can put people in jail for doing wrong, people who can chase after corrupt criminals wherever they are hiding our monies. We will go and collect that money, bring it back to Ghana, fix our roads, fix our schools, fix our water problem, fix everything, fix our hospitals and buy hospital beds. Osafo Mafo is one of the persons that have to face the law, have to face the rigors of the law seriously. The 3 million he stole, I think $1 million that he stole from us. The monies that he stole from us, which cost Domelevo his job, that money must be taken from him and be punished for that. Look, let me give a little rundown, right? Akufo-Addo's children are working on. Akufo-Addo's children, one is in the creative arts, I think, I believe so. Another one is somewhere, and then these girls gang up, form a NGO, and they're going around banks. They go to commercial bank, and they solicit for money, and commercial bank give them money. Whilst we have other NGOs in the country who are looking for support, they are even doing the job. These Akufo-Addo children, what did they do with the money they collected from commercial bank? Osafo Mafo's 2 children, one is working with SNIT as a director. Another one is working with NCA, also as a director. They are all in top positions. You see, this is what I've been telling you, that we should be careful with these politicians. We should hold them accountable. When they come to office, they send their children to abroad. They use Ghana's money to support their children, to pay for school fees. They will be in Ghana and be taking money, stealing money from Ghana to be paying their children's school fees in abroad. And then when their children finish schooling in abroad, because they are lazy like their parents, they can't stay in abroad and hustle. They rush down to Ghana. Their parents fix them to higher juicy positions. And then they take over, and then they start ruling you. By the time it's 5 to 10 years, not even up to that, then they jump into politics. They replace their parents. That is what the politicians are doing. The career criminal politicians. So they will steal the money, they will snatch the money, because they need the money to pay school fees for their children in overseas. Whilst your children are sitting there, and every time you are voting for these people to keep going there and going there. Look at this. Look at this. An MP is going to be giving $100,000 to buy a car. An MPO is being given 100,000. Do you know how much 100,000 can do? Do you know how much what 100,000 can do? 100,000 is a lot of money. And we have 275 MPs. So 100,000, 100,000, 100,000 times 275. That is what Ghana have to give the MPs. You are not talking about their other allowances. You are not talking about their salary. They will tell you, oh, this allowance, this 100,000 will pay it back. What do you need 100,000 for? What do you need 100,000 for? Why should you accept 100,000 to go and buy a car, whilst you know the suffering on the country, you know what the country is going through, and you cannot sympathize with the country, but you can just be bold enough, be happy enough, be courageous enough to take $100,000 that you are going to buy SUV car for your job. Let me ask the MPs who were there last 4 years. The $100,000 you took last 4 years to buy the SUV, is the SUV spoiled already? Can't you use the same SUV or the same car? Some of you have been in parliament for 3 times or 4 times. You've collected this 100,000 4 times. You've collected salaries, and at the end of every 4 years, you collect ex gratia. You see, we the youth must rise up against this injustice. We the youth must rise up against this kind of injustice. Not only the youth, even civil servants. You are working in government firm, right? You are working in government firm, and you've been there for like 10 years or 20 years. Your salary is not even up to 2,000 Ghana or 3,000 Ghana. People who retire last year, last 2 years, last 3 years, how much they pay you as a pensioner, your pension? How much is your pension? But these people will go around and campaign, beg you to vote for them. You will go and stand in the sun, in the rain. You will go through all this struggle and hazard. Last 2 elections, soldiers beating you people, police beating you people, forces, Delta forces, Akufo-Addo militia beating you people, shooting some people, breaking some people's leg, some people dying, and you vote for them. They get to parliament, and all they can do is take $100,000 to go and buy a car. Come on, man. Come on. We have to push for constitutional amendment. We have to push seriously for constitutional amendment. And in this constitutional amendment, we have to scrap all this nonsense that is going on. We have to scrap it. We have to scrap. You know, you live in the north and you are asking to go to parliament. The parliament is in Accra. Okay. We have to step up what we can give you. You can't come and then take 100,000 just to go and buy a car, and then following. That is why Akufo-Addo is trying to my wife there for them to pay. Why should we treat a country like this? If Ghana is Akufo-Addo's personal business, will he handle it like the MPs in parliament? Ghana is your business, and your manager, the person managing the company for you, is managing the company this way. Every 4 years, they will take lump sum of money as an end of service, 4 year, and then they will come and say, hey, I need a new car. Will you let them have all these things? Why are you taking it from Ghana then? Why are you taking all this from Ghana? Knowing that if Ghana belongs to you, if Ghana is your corporate business, Ghana is your own company, you won't treat it like this. You will not accept it. Why are you doing this? Do you have conscience? Ghanaian politicians, do you have conscience? Do you have conscience? You look, most of you, 99.9%, you are all evil, wicked, greedy, corrupt people. Some of you have good hearts, but why won't you talk? Why won't you say no? At least in the parliament, let's see one or two people rising up to say this 100,000 at this time in Ghana, the crucial time when the government added about 13 different taxes into our taxes, our, how do you call it, our petrol, our gas, our LPG gas. Everything price has gone up. Every price, everything in Ghana, the price has gone up. And the economy is broken down. Economy is we don't even know how to describe Ghana's economy. And the finance minister always come out to say we have to tighten our belt. Things are not, we are not in the how do you call it? They use some word. We are not in normal times. In this COVID time, our MPs could not say, let us reduce this 100,000 by half, at least. $100,000 for a poor country that went to France and Belgium to borrow 170 million euros. This same country is giving $100,000 to 275 members of parliament. Are we serious? And the same people are pushing that a president and the vice president wife should be given allowances. 21 billion. 1 year, 21 billion. Akufo-Addo wife will take. They are paying the cabinet minister about 332,000 Ghana, 332,000 Ghana cedis a month. So if Akufo-Addo wife will take 332,000 Ghana, calculate it by 1 year, and this is what she's going to take forever. Look, everybody who has been a council of state, if they leave, if their term is over and they leave, the Ghana will be paying them some money until they die. Those are some of the things we have to know. These politicians jump into positions and then they secure themselves with lifetime benefits, while we, the people, suffer. We, the people, keep suffering. Bad road, bad water, bad electricity, bad schools. They are destroying our education right now. Our children, our next generation will suffer because our educational system is messed up. This time even, we don't even have technical schools to say the children will have a skill, will have a hand. I went to technical school. I went to whole technical. I did electrical engineering. So the job I'm doing right now, where I am, I'm working in the engineering department. I fix lights. I fix stuff. I fix electronic and electrical stuff. That is what I do. If I were to go to secondary school, I wouldn't have gotten any skills. The secondary schools are not helping us. Let us divert our attention. Let us encourage vocational skill, technical skills. If we want to industrialize, if Ghana want to become an industrialized nation, technical school, vocational schools are very, very essential and important for industrialization. I don't know why they can't see this. Everybody want to be in office. Everybody want to tie collar. Everybody want to be in a suit, be speaking brofo, as crispy as kids would spree. They can't do nothing with their. That's why we are lazy. That's why we are lazy. And now everybody is jumping to become a lawyer. The law school have lost its how do you call it? Its potential to be credible. A lot of people jump in to become lawyers and then they become politicians. They go to other field, they fail, they jump in to become a lawyer, and then they become politicians. And then they'll be shouting on top of their voice. They'll be running around, lying all over the place. And in Ghana politics now, if you can lie, then you can get a position. Why are we treating our country like this? Osafo Mafu got a place for his children. Kenufurieta daughter is also working in the government. Akufo-Addo's girlfriend, Akufo-Addo's baby mama, is the deputy Bank of Ghana. Another one is ambassador somewhere. You see what they do? They bring their baby mamas, their girlfriends, and then they give them juicy positions. MPP chairman, the wife is an ambassador somewhere. Baomia's father-in-law is ambassador somewhere. And Ghana is suffering. Me, honestly, I'll tell the truth, okay? Me, I don't see Mahama coming to fight this fight for us all. I will encourage the young generation that is waking up, fix Ghana, or fix the country. And then the economic freedom fighters. These two groups will merge together and look for a young, vibrant, educated, somebody who they know can do the job, and push that person to become the president of Ghana, so that he can drain the swamp. He can drain the Ghana political swamp. He can so that he can investigate all these corrupt politicians and put them in jail and seize their asset. We seize their asset, sell them in auction, use the money to build hospitals, to buy bed for hospitals, and build schools. We can do it. We can do it. Let the youth, let us rise up. All these freedom fighters, Kevin Taylor, Avram, and all these people, Trini Jonas, Fix Ghana, Fix the Country, Bar Chanfo, all these people get together because you are crying for Ghana. Makati, all these people, get yourself together, put yourself together, and form a third coalition. Leave all these people to go. Forget about this kind of it's my tradition. MPP is my tradition. NDC is my tradition. Look. This is time. It's a time for us to revolt and stand for revolution. We are not taking gun. We are not taking stick. We are not taking machetes, but we are taking our thumb. We are standing up together as one to get rid of this MPP, NDC. All these people are just becoming politicians to steal our monies and to reach themselves. And we, the people, are suffering. The country is destroying. Our roads are so bad. Our water, the water that is coming out from the tap, if you open the tap, the water that is coming out, the treated water, if you look at it, you cannot even use it to cook or to wash your clothes or even to wash your car. We have to fight. It's time to wake up. It's time to rise up and fight. We can do it together. Some of us have the opportunity to talk. Let's put our heads together. The same way MPP was formed, the same way NDC was formed. Some people got together and said, hey, we got to do something for this country. And then they put it together and became NDC. And they put it together and became MPP. Look, face the country, freedom fighters, all right? And then all the individuals that are fighting for Ghana, that are crying out for Ghana, let's put ourselves together. Look among the youth, independent youth. Select one independent youth and let us all support that independent youth to take over the country. And when he takes over the country, the mandate is to make sure you cleansing the country. You cleanse the country from these scrupulous, corrupt politicians. Investigate them, their properties. How did they get them? We have to find out, and we have to scrap. Let's scrap this nonsense of 100,000, and then all this benefit, house boy, house girl, shoe shine boy, watch cleaning boy, all these things, all this benefit that these ministers, these CEOs, this district chief executives, chief directors, MPs. Let's scrap all this off. You want to help the country. You are not here to make money. The country did not come to you. You came to the country and said, I can do it. So you don't deserve to be getting all this kind of nonsense monies when the country is suffering. We are being taxed for COVID. We are being taxed for Ebola. We are being taxed for all this kind of stupid taxes. And you guys sit there and they gather these taxes and give to you. Where do you think the government is getting this 100,000 before giving it to you? Why is the country, why is the government getting the 100,000? Kanufuriata, finance minister, why is he getting this $100,000 to give to you? It's our taxes. Your road is not fixed. You can't get good water to drink. Your children cannot get good school. And you are sitting down there and they are giving NP 100,000 just to go and buy a car. And you can't even talk. And you are sitting there saying, 4 more for Nana, 4 more for Nana. Azui, Bengani. Azui. You are a fool. You are a big fool. You are a big fool to be saying 4 more for Nana. Your mind is not correct. You are not thinking correctly. You are unwise. You are sophos. Honestly, there's no water coming through your tap, but the MP is going to take 100,000 to go buy a car. No, man, no. We have to do something about this. We have to rise up against these criminal politicians. Look, the top, all the politicians, this time I'm not going to take anyone out. All of them. I'll do it 99%. Okay? I'll do it 99%. But the 1% should also speak out. Look, President Mills' wife, okay, Nadu Mills, spoke out and said, no, this is injustice. This is not right. Okay? This is not right. I didn't hear from President Mahama's wife. I didn't hear for Akufo-Addo's wife. I didn't hear for Kufuor's wife. These people, they would love to take that money because they are greedy. They are greedy bastards. They are greedy, corrupt criminals. Most of them have to be treated as criminals and thrown into jail. When it's for them, they won't say a word. But when it's for us, they will have excuses. When it's for the people, they will have excuses. But when it's for them, they have no excuses. What kind of politicians are you? You have no conscience. You have no conscience. God will punish you and your generations. God will punish you and your generation. Sometimes when you see people suffering, sometimes ask them, who's your grandfather? Who's your father? And you know their grandfather and their father were politicians. Don't mind them, leave them, because their grandfather and their father were wicked people. These politicians are wicked politicians. God punish them. DZOBIFMRADIO1. I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. We can't even have our school children to go to school 3 months and come home, or 4 months and come home. But you are going to take $100,000, and now you want to pay your wife 332,000 Ghana every month. We have money to pay for these things, but we don't have money to build schools. We don't have money to buy bed for the hospital. Are you kidding me? Akufo-Addo, come on, watch yourself, man. Watch yourself. You haven't finished 1 year yet, and you're doing all this nonsense. Watch yourself. You these politicians, you should watch yourself, because this is unbecoming and unbecoming. And we can't take it no more. We can't tolerate this nonsense. Come on. Look, we have to, 2024, we have to fight to make sure that we reduce this career politicians in parliament. Okay? Fix Ghana Now, freedom fighters, you guys should look for people, go to constituencies. We will support so that we can have independent from constituencies in the country that will go to parliament. That we can have a third force to break down this kind of a monopoly, NDC, MPP monopoly over the country. Thank you for listening to ZOBIFM Radio 1. Our shows are just begun. We love you. God bless you. God bless you so much.